Hello, and welcome to episode 7. In this episode, we'll be heading to the Dreaming City to take part in the Blind Wells. I was also going to include this week's Nightfall, but I had to cut that for next episode as this episode was becoming far too long. On review of doing this intro, I noticed there was a blank screen. Major issue, I believe. No, just do it again. Here we are. However, it seems like OBS did a silent update and I just can't record video. I've reset everything and here we are. However, it does appear that I've actually lost the video footage for episode 9. Yes, episode 9. So what I'm going to have to do for that one is record this week's Nightfall, which I can do, and then use the audio over the top, because 18 minutes of me ranting after the event was actually pretty much spontaneous, and there's a lot of honesty there that I just can't replicate in doing it again. So, a little bit of work, but that'll be out next week. But for this episode, I hope you enjoy. We are at the Dreaming City to do the good start. Can't even remember what we're doing. What are we doing? Altars. No, that's what we did last time.
No,
Cheers.
it was
Blind Wells. There we go. That's
Blind
probably
Wells,
good.
that's the one.
Yeah, Blind Wells. Had some issue with Deadly joining, but we are here. I've not seen if anybody's doing anything. What is going wrong with my movement? So not too sure who's here. I've got a couple of tiers of light on me. I bought a couple from Petra, but usually if you can get away with just joining other people, it doesn't cost anything. And it doesn't look like there's anyone here. My loadout is really scuffed at the moment. Shall I show you? No, I can't be bothered pressing that button anymore. So I've got a Whispering Slab. This shotgun, which I've not learnt the name of yet. I am so sorry. Compass Rose and Regina B, just because they are my highest stats at the moment. So I'll just get this going with a tier 1, which I believe will give us 20%. Hopefully other people will join, and then after the event, other people can put some in. So what you need to do is, once this dome comes down, you need to stand inside the dome, because your health will go down ever so slightly outside of it. Another thing I do need to say is today is Sunday, and I made a point of it last episode was that was Monday, so we've had like 6 days off. Did you sort your car out in the end?
No, but I'm gonna need to replace the entire exhaust.
Oh. I am not liking this loadout. So the plan is we'll probably just do this once in terms of what we're actually going to show. Tier 1 should give us 20%. Tier 3 that I've done a couple of times should give us 50. Move this way. Tier 2 I've not actually done, so not too sure what that will give. You know, meet in the middle. 35, but seems like an odd number, so not too sure there. Also, in the meantime, I have been doing all the other little bits and pieces for the for the armour, so all I need to do is the Blind Wells and 3 Nightfalls, which hopefully I should also have in this episode later on. So while editing the last episode, did notice how loud it actually was, but I've turned it down again because these events just become so noisy. But in game I'm on 2 of 10, but I'm still struggling to hear anything. So obviously when I get the sound levels sorted out for the edit, if it appears that I'm shouting, it's not due to the loudness, it's just because I actually was at the time. So again, very repetitive. We'll do this several times until we get up to 100%, move around the map a little bit, rinse and repeat. And then we'll have the final bosses, which I always seem to struggle with. I don't know if that's like a kind of like an advanced Nightfall where you need to have certain guns which will do certain damage, but well, we've got other people for that anyway.
Take a lot of bullets, don't they?
Well, I'm mostly using a bow and arrow, so they're not taking any bullets from me. Yeah, so this one here, I can't seem to do any damage to. I don't think. Actually, I did some. Melee everything. Yeah, okay, so I think we've maybe got this one and another one, can't tell, on the left side of the screen. Like, if I knew what that symbol was on his name, that would probably help a little bit.
Yeah, I just keep getting immune on him.
Well, you have that in the Nightfalls where you have to like stun the champions and stuff with certain weapons, which you need the perks from the artifact for.
Oh, right.
So I don't know if that's something to do with that, but can't tell. Okay, yeah, so that's it. We'll this is where we get the boss for it, which I can never again do any damage to. Oh! Oh! And it's dead. I knew I was going to miss the final shot. I fell back and then I couldn't jump back up again. Every time I jumped, I kept hitting my head. So, that is the blind wells. If you do them with tier 2 or tier 3, they would be actually harder. We'll see if anyone actually puts anything in. I think that's the sound. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, that should have been 20%. Oh no, I didn't do it, did I? Oh my god. I wasn't wearing my armor.
Oh, no.
Show 'em how it's done.
Okay, well, we'll come back after we've done this. I mean, you get the idea of what the blind well's like. It's shut up. It's and I paid for that as well.
Yeah.
Are you wearing yours?
Yeah. Yeah, I put mine on before we started.
Well, when we finally get to 100%, we'll be back.
Okay.
So we're now doing a tier 3. We've found out a bit more about it. I've just switched back into game and just got a heavy lag spike, so that's why I just killed myself. So the, what is it? Onomatopoeia we have to kill?
Anathema.
Anathema, that's it, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, blimey.
Deadly's already done his, and I only needed 10%, so that was like a massive waste. If we had that earlier, that would have helped a bit.
Overkill a bit, yeah.
So I got 10 dark fragment currency for that, and then some glimmer. Not worth it. We're now going to go and do a couple of the Nightfalls, and we'll probably join back on the 3rd playthrough of that, so that we actually know a bit more about what we're doing. Although I do believe it's at the Cosmodrome, so yeah. We'll be back then.